Hello everyone, what is going on TV Bomb here? Today I am here again with your weekly reset guide. I didn't anticipate that I would be able to do this. I just got back from California 2 days ago. I've been pretty much just packing up my house and packing for Florida furiously since then. I've got a lot to do today, so I want to get this done. The next live stream for Rise of Iron is supposed to announce the new PvP feature is in 30 minutes, so I'm going to get this video over with. Go watch that, chill, eat breakfast, and then I got a ton of other stuff to do today, and then obviously I leave on Thursday for Florida for DestinyCon, so if I'm going to see any of you there, I'm excited for that. But anyways, let's just get right into it. Challenge of Elders, we always start with first. Modifiers are Juggler, Specialist, and Precision Kill bonus. So no ammo drops for your equipped weapon. Specialist weapon damage or special weapon damage is favored, and precision kills are worth more points. Round 1 is Kexis the Betrayed, Taken Fallen boss. Round 2 is the Seditious Mind, the Taken Vex boss, and round 3 is Norusk, Servant of Oryx, the Taken Cabal boss. So all taken this week. Difficult bosses this week. Kexis comes first, which is really that's good. Obviously it doesn't necessarily matter as much this week because it's precision kill bonus, but you know, Kexis does suppress you a lot and take away your super, stop you from using your abilities, so that can hinder your points, especially if he's like a later round, right, like a round 3 or round 2. You know, you're getting more points in those rounds, so that will kill you more. But he's first round this week, so you don't really have to worry about him. Seditious Mind, he just tries to kill you with thunderstorms every now and again. As long as you move around, you'll be fine. And Norusk is just a basic boss. He just jumps around, avoid his ground pound, and kill ads and do damage. There's no special modifier to him. So yeah, you know, fairly easy week this week in terms of bosses. And honestly, modifiers are great too. Specialist isn't really the best, but it doesn't mean you can do a lot of boss damage with sniper rifles. And that is what I'm going to recommend, is a sniper. You don't really want to be getting too close to any of these bosses. Well, at least not the last two. You definitely don't want to get close to. But so yeah, sniper's just always going to be the best choice realistically. Like, I will let you know if shotgun is a good choice for a challenge of others. But like I said, precision kill bonus. Pick up anything that you can get precision kills with. Hey, maybe you like using No Land Beyond in Challenger. I don't know. I mean, you could try it. It probably gets it. I think it gets the special weapon boost, and you know, you can get headshots with that and just switch back and forth between two snipers if you want. I really don't care, but use something that you can get precision kills with. Pulse rifle, scout rifle, hand cannon, that'll always be good. But also make sure it's something that will give you back ammo. So Bad Juju is always a good option. The Hunters, actually Ace of Spades isn't that great because it doesn't actually give you free ammo. But No Time to Explain, that's a really good option as well. Just something that'll give you back ammo is always going to be appreciated in the primary slot, as well as the special slot if you can manage it. If you have a sniper with triple tap, that's really good. And then a machine gun, obviously, because you want to be getting precision kills. So if you have to switch to your heavy weapon, you want to actually be able to get headshots instead of just blowing people up with a rocket. Moving on to subclasses. I'm gonna say, well, Hunters have the best point generation class again this week because of Gunslinger's throwing knives. Precision kill bonus. Throwing knives, you can hit headshots and it counts as a melee kill. So that, you know, that just makes it just far superior. Gunslingers, if you can just do that throwing knife cheese and keep getting headshots and keep recharging throwing knives, you will generate so many points for your team. It'll be ridiculous. So do that. Night Stalker is also not too bad, but it pales in comparison to Gunslinger this week if you can hit your throwing knives. For Warlocks, Sunsinger is really the only choice. You don't really want to be getting super kills, so if you can pop your super and generate orbs while getting precision kills that way, so that'll generate more points for your team overall, instead of just getting a ton of super kills and generating orbs. So I'm going to recommend Sunsinger, so yeah. Just do that, and then, you know, you can use your grenades for boss damage. But just make sure you're getting headshots. I mean, that's really all that matters this week. And then for Titans, Defender is the obvious choice. Like I said, you don't want to be getting super kills. Don't even want to be getting grenade or melee kills, except for Gunslinger, who wants throwing knife kills. You just want precision kills. So non-lethal supers are going to be the best this week, or supers that you can do something else with. Like Sunsinger, you can just pop it and then continue to use your gun. So that just works out really well. Gunslinger is going to have that issue where the super is pretty much useless. So you don't really want to use it on ads because you want to get precision kills, right? So I would recommend using Celestial Nighthawk if you have it. And just literally just use your golden gun for boss damage. That's a really good strategy for gunslingers. Otherwise, if you're not comfortable doing that, if you want to have a good super and you're really not good with throwing knives, Night Stalker is actually a really good choice this week. Just tether the ground, get precision kills on all the tethered enemies, generate a ton of orbs that way. Night Stalker is arguably one of the best orb generating classes, so you'll be fine there, and that'll do well for your team. That'll do well enough for your team. But once again, I'm going to recommend Gunslinger. So yeah, Gunslinger, Sunsinger, Defender are the three best subclasses this week. Gunslinger taking the king spot. So yeah, this should be an actually fairly easy one. As long as you keep switching weapons, because a juggler you don't want to run out of ammo, or as long as you have like bad juju or a gun that gives you free ammunition in your primary slot, you'll be fine this week. This should be an easy week, like an easy 45, maybe even 50, 60,000. Maybe not 60, but upwards of 50 is probably realistic for one single run if you have a really good team. So go for that 2-run, 90,000 point score on your card, and good luck on your loot for that. The King's Fall, the challenge this week is the Oryx Challenge. I believe this might be one of the last weeks that the Oryx Challenge is available. Possibly the last week, if not the second to last week. So make sure you get in there with a team if you don't have that calcified fragment for your year 2 moments of triumph, and complete that challenge. The Nightfall this week is Shield Brothers with the modifiers Epic. Heavily shielded and highly aggressive enemies appear in great numbers. Fresh troops. Some enemy squads have been fortified with additional reinforcements. Match game. Enemy shields are resistant to all unmatched elemental damage. And at Airborne, players deal more damage while in the air. And finally, Catapult. Grenade recharge rate is greatly increased. So right away you see Airborne and Catapult. That's what I see, at least. That's huge. That's huge. And you know, match game, it doesn't matter too much as long as you have maybe one weapon of each element. For those of you who love and have Zalo Supercell, this is your week this week. Equip Zalo Supercell and then an Arc and Void heavy or a heavy and special weapon, respectively. So that you can, do whatever element that shields happen to be. And then also, if you can equip one of each subclass, no matter what class you are, as long as you have one of each subclass on your team, your grenades will do, one of each damage, and you can focus on different enemies that way. But otherwise, Catapult and Airborne, whew, wow, just jump and throw grenades. That's all you got to do. So easy Nightfall this week. Highly recommend. Yeah, do it. The weekly heroic strikes this week are Heroic. Enemies appear in greater numbers and are more aggressive. Void Burn. Void damage from any source is greatly increased. Fresh troops. Some enemy squads have been fortified with additional reinforcements. And Catapult. Grenade recharge rate is greatly increased. Some of the same modifiers as a Nightfall, but Void Burn is the dangerous one. It definitely is. Obviously, you can run in there with a Void team, and be pretty dandy. A Night Stalker, a Defender, and a Void Walker can do a lot of damage. Or hell, just 3 Defenders or 3 Night Stalkers can do a lot of fucking damage. But, Void Burn goes both ways, so you gotta be real careful. But honestly, I do see this week being a fairly easy week for heroic strikes if you want to grind. Vanguard Reputation, not a bad week for that. I recommend it, and hopefully you guys get maybe some LDRs or some things. And last but not least, the weekly Crucible playlist is Mayhem Rumble. Pretty fun playlist, actually. I prefer it for sure over Mayhem Clash. You could just go in there to chill, have fun. Golden gun the game mode, kind of, but it's Rumble, so that'll be a little bit better. over Clash, where people just go in with teams of 6 golden guns, and it is not fun. But Rumble's pretty fun. So yeah, pretty cool week this week. I recommend getting some stuff done, grinding before Rise of Iron. I mean, the hype train is on right now, guys. I mean, the stream's about to start in 20 or so minutes, and I'm excited. I want them to announce custom games so bad. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys get the loot that you want. Hopefully you guys are having a good week this week, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.